Everybody knows that webinars can really increase your revenue for your business, but it is difficult to find out which platform to build those webinars on, let alone figure out how to use it. Well, we have the solution for you because Vidthere is launching with PitchGround, and it is really easy to set up any kind of webinar, from live webinars to even evergreen webinars. So let's take a look how that works. Once you come inside the dashboard overview, the first thing you will need to do is go to settings. And from here, you can set up everything you need to before creating the event itself. So you can adjust your profile, you can go to the buttons. These buttons you can use during your event. So if you want to push the user anywhere like a certain offer, you can use these buttons that you can set up in advance. So you can just press the new button, can give it a name, a URL where to send the user to. You can mess with the colors itself. As you can see, everything is updated in real time. And then you can say create the button. And these buttons you can use during the event itself. You can also do the same with video clips. So if you have a presentation and you want to highlight certain use cases, or you want to highlight certain features of your platform or product, then you can use these video clips directly inside your event. So this gives a really professional way of displaying your particular demo videos. You can also set up your autoresponders, and as you can see, there are a bunch to choose from. MailChimp, Sendinblue, SendFox, ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, Aweber, Drip, Constant Contact. So if you have any of these ESPs, you can just use these to your liking. Just press the plus sign and then you will be able to integrate with them. You can also set up your own email and SMTP. You can use SendGrid, Gmail, or just your custom SMTP server. I choose the last one, so a custom one, and this is all set up. For tracking codes, you will have your Facebook pixel codes that you can implement on the different kinds of pages. And these will be applied to the head section of the page automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about that. For white labeling, you can customize the entire look and feel. You have different sections like user interface, events, and you'll also have the email section that you can fully customize. So you can upload your logo, change the background colors to your liking, the button colors, and the calendar text colors as well. Once you've done so, you can also input the brand name, the custom email contact. You can also do a custom home hyperlink, and you can also fill in all your social media credentials. Once done, just press save, and then you will have completed your settings setup. So now that we did this, it is time to set up the actual event. Once pressing the button on the top left corner, you will be able to choose from a new live webinar, or you can choose with a new evergreen webinar. For this demo purpose, let's go with evergreen. You can fill in the name. So let's fill in the name. Then we can have the source of the video, and you have three options here. You can either use a video URL from either YouTube or Vimeo. You can choose an existing webinar that you did live previously. You can then just select them in the list itself, or you can upload a new video, and the maximum size will be 5 GB. And depending on your recording device, this pretty much correlates with, I think, about 2 to 2.5 hours of recording time, depending on the resolution that you are recording with, along with the software that you're using. So let me just use a video URL. Let me grab one real quick. And now you can also set up the video duration. This is a must. And from here, you will be able to pick your days from Monday to Sunday and all the times that you want this webinar to be enabled on. And you can either do it one time, or you can do it recurring on all these different days. Let's go just with these times. If this is not your correct time zone, you can just adjust the time zone to your liking. You can either say watch now, send notifications, or show selection in time and date. So this will enable the user to choose from any of the dates and times that you set up, and he can register for that. You can also upload a dashboard image, and so this will be a custom image to be shown on your dashboard. And then you will have the event settings. You can enable incognito registration. You can email new chat messages. You can also enable GDPR agreements. So if you are inside of Europe, you will need to comply with GDPR regulations. So if you enable this, then this will make sure that you are indeed compliant. Let's go to the next step. We could already say create event, but let's go to the next step because there are a lot of things that we can still cover. You can set a ticket price if you want to for this webinar and can use any of the currencies that are supported from the dropdown. You can set your ticket price. Let's leave it off for now. So you can also enable this section, enable email or code verification. You can upload a CSV file with a list of codes or emails that will allow your attendees to join the event. You can import the CSV file and then this section will be enabled. If we go to the next one, we can customize the layout. So we can customize the layout to our own liking by just pressing it and then adjusting all the different kinds of colors. So if we want to have a different kind of color background, as you can see here, we can easily adjust it. You can also add the page content, and the page content will go under this registration form. So you can, as you can see here, can type anything you want to. Let's leave this at demo as well. We can also use a promo video. You can just upload it. We also can do a thank you message. By default, this will be the thank you message. As soon as a person registers, you will also be able to set up a thank you video. You can save the emails to a certain autoresponder if you have set something up, and you can press save to enable everything. Then for the email templates, you can either go with a custom layout or with the default layout, and you can also customize your logos for the email. And now we can go to the next step. The next step will be the participants. So as you can see here, decide if you want to include a chat as an option. So we can have a private chat, we can have no chat at all. We can also do a public chat. You can also invite participants here, or you can import a CSV file. If we go to the next step, this will be the reminder emails that are being sent. So you can just edit these, or you can also set up a new reminder. From the extra section, you will be able to set up a URL direction. So as soon as somebody enters the event, they will be automatically redirected to your chosen URL. So you can use this to redirect to a different event, for example. You can also redirect once a user has viewed. So that's also a possibility, and you also have the possibility to always redirect. You can set up your redirect URL here. You'll also have your custom buttons. Those will appear when selected in the event. So if you created any buttons inside the settings section, you will find them here in this overview. If we go to the chat section, you'll also be able to enable a simulated chat. Enabling a simulated chat can also increase engagement on your webinars as well. And from here, you can enable or disable the simulated chat. You can also say delete all messages. Let's leave it disabled for now, and let's create the event itself. We will come back to the calendar overview, and now you will see that on Monday, the 25th of October, you will see that we created events. And these 3 events were the evergreen events. It will also state these are evergreen. If you check them during a couple of days, you will also see the number of people that have been registered for those events. At the moment, of course, those are 0 people, but this is the way that you can schedule evergreen events. The same goes with the events tab. With this, you will see that you will have certain events set up. You can also start the event in advance if you want to, and you can also go and copy the URL. And if we take a look there, you can go directly towards the event and you will see how it looks like inside of a user perspective. You can enable the audio, and from here it will display directly inside of this overview. You can share it with anyone you want to. You can also use the chat transcript download as a CSV file. And this allows you also to manage all the attendees. So if we go to manage people, you will see that we have only one, currently only myself as an admin. And you will see those popping up underneath here as well. So you have the presenters, the assistants, and also the unread messages. And you can just reply here. As you can see here, we will have a chat going. And this can really be an interactive way of communicating with your participants during a webinar, or one of your team members can do this during a webinar while you are presenting. You can just interact with all the participants this way. Also, if any questions are asked, your team member or yourself can just type it in the chat directly for everyone to see. So as you can see, Vidthere is a fantastic platform that allows you to set up webinars with ease, guiding you step by step in what you need to set up. So you can not only create live webinars, but evergreen webinars as well, which allows you to set up automated funnels for your business. Be sure to grab yourself a copy of Vidthere today. The link will be on top and in the video description, and give it a go yourself. Have a great day and take care.